Have you started living life yet? I don't mean surviving, I don't mean getting by, I mean really living life. Well, that's what we're going to be thinking about today, but before we do, let me say welcome to Christchurch. It's wonderful to have you with us. Thank you for joining us, especially if you're new. It's brilliant to have you with us. But let's get back to that question, shall we? Have you started to live life to the full? Many of us are in that perpetual state of waiting. We're waiting for that next thing, the next thing that's going to make life worth living, that's going to make life the life we'd always dreamed of. For some of us, it's that next stage. It's that retirement or getting a job, getting married, starting a relationship, getting past those exams, going to uni. Whatever it might be, it's always that next step. And sadly, when we get there, there's always one more step to follow that we think will bring us life to the full. But Jesus says that we can start having life to the full today. We don't have to wait. It's not the next stage. It can be the here and now. But right now you might be feeling overwhelmed, scared, worried, concerned. You might just be totally exhausted or tired of not doing anything. And we're all hoping, aren't we, for things to change, that this lockdown is going to end and life will return. But we don't have to wait for the lockdown to end. When we take a step back for a moment, when we get a bit of perspective and start to think about God instead of us and where we're going, I think we'll be surprised. Just take Psalm 23, for example, which comes from a book of poems and songs all about God. And in Psalm 23, the 23rd song, it says that God can be our shepherd. He can be the one who cares for us, provides for us, looks after us, and loves us. Psalm 23 starts by saying, "The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing." There are very few people who would say that they lack nothing. Although it's interesting, isn't it, that it's often those who have the least who seem the most contented with life. But I've met a lot of Christians who would say that they have everything that really matters. They lack nothing. And that is really amazing. Jesus once said, "I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Knowing Jesus is what makes the difference between living life, starting to live life now. He's all the difference. And that can begin as soon as we put our trust in him, as soon as we call him our shepherd, the one who we rely on, the one we look to. Instead of putting our trust in and our hopes in our possessions or our time or our relationships, Jesus is the one who makes it possible for us to really say that we lack nothing. And in the turmoil the world is facing at the moment, Jesus truly is the only unmovable, unshakable reality. The economy, politics, our daily lives, everything can change in a moment. Yet with Jesus, he is constant. He is a constant source of hope and the only true source of life. So will you look to Jesus and start living that life today?